bringing back the cheat code. Niggas getting soft. You got some pressure on your chest, homie, take it off. Bitch, I'm talking real niggas when I mention boss. And all my real niggas getting out. I'm bringing back the G code. Hit the block, gotta maintain. Stay above water, every day the same thing. Hating on your brother, nigga, that's a damn shame. Going out your way, nigga, you a damn lame. All them damn games playing with your kids, nigga. Been trill spill ever since a little nigga. Had a pistol grip Glock, nigga 45. Nigga riding dirty up and down 75. In the field, only the strong survive. That's why you fuck niggas paying just to stay alive. That's why you fuck niggas can't look me in my eyes. Never been a fuck nigga, bitch, I wanna try the cheat code. Niggas getting soft. You got some pressure on your chest, homie, take it off. Bitch, I'm talking real niggas when I mention boss. And all my real niggas getting off. I'm bringing back the cheat code. Niggas getting soft.
What's up, you guys? It's Jaznice over at Y Hip Hop, and today I'm sitting down with OG Claasick. How you doing today?
I'm good. How you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
That's
so,
what's
of
up.
course, you're on the Y Hip Hop couch.
Yep.
Y Hip Hop.
It's always been a love since I was a kid. I used to like pretend. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in the shower singing and pretending like I was an artist. And then now, how times change, anybody could pretty much be an artist if you put in the hard work, put in the time,
Right.
invest your money.
Right.
So, here I am.
Yes, sir. So basically, what I'm getting is based off of how the culture has changed so far. It was something not necessarily easy to do, but it was a path that now you see, okay, this is something that I'm good at, and now we have resources that I can do this shit too.
Right.
So, okay then. So
It's a
that's
little more
actually a good
attainable
point.
to me the older I got.
Yes,
Look
sir.
like I can get there.
That definitely makes sense. Okay. So now you say when you were younger, you know, you used to play and all that stuff. When did you first actually get into the music?
Probably I'll say like I did a talent show in kindergarten, so like I say like 5, 4, 5, however old that is.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a talent show, my first talent show in kindergarten. A group of us.
Okay.
We was like singing though.
Okay
You know what I'm
then.
saying? But yeah.
Now, do you still have those singing skills?
Nah,
or?
I couldn't sing back then either, but it was just cute because we were
Right.
little kids, you know what I'm
Got
saying?
you.
We were singing a popular song at the time, so.
Right. Okay
Like that.
then. Okay. So now moving forward, I'm actually, you know, like I'm elated to be able to sit on the couch with you because seeing your movement in the industry and not only seeing it, but how good it is and how effective it's been. Like it looks like you done learned from a lot of people's mistakes type
Right.
shit and you
Yeah.
doing what works.
Right.
So can you tell us a little bit about your work ethic? What's that like for you to move through the industry? What's your work ethic have to be like?
You gotta be on it every day, like whether you don't feel good, you know what I'm saying? You gotta dedicate at least a few hours, you know what I'm saying, every day. And you can't never stop. You can't let nothing discourage you because it's easy to get discouraged doing music. So
Right.
you gotta just don't compare yourself to other artists. Just be who you is. You know your route, know your plan,
Right.
stick to it, and then you get where you're going. You get where you're trying to go.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
What's been some of the worst things that's happened to you in the industry? Like some of the biggest adversities that you done had to face or like run into?
People scheming, losing money.
What do you mean by that?
Like you got fake promoters and marketers. That's one avenue. You got people posing like they industry people.
Right.
That's another. They posing like they industry people, charging you for a service and you never get it.
Right.
Or you got real industry people charging you for a service and you never get it.
Dang.
So it's a lot of ways to lose money. Like you got to be careful.
Right.
Right.
Got you. Okay. So now let's zoom forward. That's a little bit about you. You know what I'm saying? Now I want to know your input or your outtake on some things. Okay.
All right.
So like, how do you feel about the way that music has been moving so far? Do you like the direction that music is going for, like the artists coming up? You like the direction that hip hop is going?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, cause it's growing. As in, like you got country music trying to copy hip hop. You got pop music trying to copy hip hop. Everything sounds like hip hop. So yeah, I would say the direction is good because it's catching on. It's a lot of money in it. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, it's growing. So that's
Okay.
good.
So So speaking of it growing, we recently saw that Lil Zan made some comments about Tupac ranking like number 2 as far as his clout is concerned.
Yeah.
So like, do you agree with that? Would you say that, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, Tupac should be at a 2, or like what you feel about that?
Nah, hell nah. Lil Zan, you know, he ain't grow up how I grew up, so
Right.
his culture different from my culture. So
Right.
for me, I put Tupac. You gotta be a 10, like
Yeah.
gotta be. It ain't no way.
Right.
Almost every damn rapper in the game influenced by Pop,
Right.
even him, and he don't even know it.
Right.
So
I'm trying to tell you. I was listening to Charlamagne the God, and he was saying like, bro, this is a rapper that you talk about. He's dead.
mhm.
He
That
died
too.
22 years ago. You 21,
And
and
he was
you
only
still
what?
talk about
What age was he when he
25?
died? He was already like
a legend, like a quarter of a
he
century.
was the hottest artist at that time, any
Yeah.
genre. He was the
Any
hottest
genre.
artist at the
Yes,
time.
sir.
Period.
I'm glad somebody know, because these new ones ain't have no respect for the game since they grew up, and it's upsetting me.
Madonna, ask Madonna about Tupac.
Damn. Nah, that's messed up.
All right, ask Madonna about
Madonna
Tupac.
know what's going on. She
Lil
know where
Zan,
you
ask
rank.
Madonna about Tupac.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That might be what he understands.
Yeah.
So, okay, so moving on a little bit. Okay, so you're in this industry. You got your stuff that you looking at. You got your stuff that you got to go through. But what are some of the things that actually make it worth the while? Like, what you say, like, some of the best perks of the industry?
I would say like the fans, getting the fans when people support your movement, what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? They show it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Social media big right now, so like when people repost your stuff, all that type of stuff, that mean a little something. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And then of course when people go out and actually support your project and buy it.
Most definitely.
So I mean the perks is the number one perk is the people.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, being able to reach the people that you're able to reach.
Yeah.
I want to say this, just like off of listening to your music and from whatever perspective I understand it from, one of the things that I do notice is that you are lyrical. Like,
Right.
you're telling a story. It's not just, hopped on my bike. Woo!
Yeah.
Went to the park.
I
Woo!
appreciate
You
you
know what I'm
listening.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
something like that is actually either telling a story or something with some meaning.
Yeah.
So how do you like dissect yourself from all of the fake that's going on in the industry nowadays, or the commercial records being so, clueless or just without a thought?
Mm-hmm.
How do you, maintain keeping that realness about you?
I just draw off of real life stuff.
Yes,
that,
sir.
You know what I'm saying, that happened to me, that I seen. Like you say, I learned from experiences, so I just keep it within myself. I don't never try to get outside myself to please nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes, sir.
and no industry, I ain't trying to please no industry. So that's what happened with a lot of dudes. They like trying to get in the industry and stuff like
Yeah.
that. They looking for clout. I ain't looking for no
Do
clout.
anything for clout.
Right.
Hey.
That's why they made that song. Like,
What? Okay.
they see it.
So speaking of just, in the industry now, off of what you're seeing, off of the movement that you're making, off of the work ethic that you see, besides yourself, can you give me 5 rappers from the region of Florida that you think are hot? Like, what's your top 5 rappers from Florida right now?
Right now, or just all my
Right
favorite?
now, that's coming through right now.
It's
Because
coming
I want
through
to
right
move,
now. I say Kodak.
Okay.
I don't know. It's hard for me. I don't really vibe with too much.
Dang.
It's probably I probably vibe more with underground cats that people ain't never heard of
Well, Sam.
from Florida. Let's see. I fuck with some cats out in Orlando, they got the dude Loose Cannon.
Okay. I fuck with him.
his
I like
music.
him.
Dudes like that, it's a dude named Paper Chaser.
Okay.
I fuck with
From
him.
St. Pete.
I think it's Paper Chaser 813. It's
Oh, okay then.
It's just, I don't
Yes,
know
sir.
if he in Tampa, but he
Right.
from Tampa. Fuck with Tom, of course. Tom G, J Creek, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Okay. So definitely them people that's making them power moves, making them power plays for the city. I'm definitely on that wave as well. So, So, like, can you tell us a little bit about what you got going on right now as far as your music is concerned?
I got an EP on the way.
Okay.
G-Code, called G-Code, the G-Code.
The G-Code.
Yeah, got the lead single G-Code.
Yes,
you know what
sir.
I'm saying? Video on YouTube. That's gonna be dropping this summer.
Okay.
Sometime. The official date ain't yet, but it's gonna be sometime in July. It's gonna drop.
Okay. So with that, for anybody that's watching that may not know where to find you, not even just your social media, but on your music platforms, can you let them know like where we can find you at, how we can connect with you?
Yeah. Connect with me on IG. That's really the only place you connect with me unless you got my number.
Okay.
Connect with me on IG, OG_Claasick. That's CLASSICK. OG_Claasick.
Okay then. So definitely appreciate you coming by, chopping it up with
us.
us.
Me for sure.
Yes, sir. So again, you're watching Why Hip Hop, powered by Street Elements Global Media. You guys stay tuned, keep it locked, keep it loaded, all that. I forgot what I was about to say.